Hello, hello, hello there. I can see one person in the house. Please, as you come in, oh, happy Sabbath, Pansy Hopper. Like the live stream as you join. Say hi to me. Let me know where you are joining me from. Greetings all the way from Kenya. Kindly let me know whether you can hear me, whether you can see me, but of importance is whether you can hear me. You may not see me clearly because of I'm using bundles, but I know you can hear me. So let me know, Pansy Hopper, can you hear me? Thank you so much for the like. Those that are coming in, come in as you hit that like button. It's a good evening here in Kenya. I'm having this, my cup of tea. Thank you so much, Pansy. Greetings to you. Welcome to Mary TV's live stream. Once you come in, just say hi to me. Let me know who I'm talking to. Let me know who I'm talking to. Just say hi to me and like the live stream. Like the live stream. Just say hi to me. Just type a message. Greetings, much love from Kenya. Guys, our girl Dimwango went out to do her shopping, and of course I saw her trying several dresses. As Mary TV, as a team D to the core, I'm happy and excited for her. I'm so happy that Dimwango has taken this matter, to the next level. The only thing that we can do is to be happy for her. Yeah, that is the only thing that we can do. Greetings to you. I can see a message here, but I'm not able to read the name. I don't know whether that is it Chinese? I can't read the other part. So please just know that I've said hi to you. And those that are coming in, as usual, like the live stream, tell me where you are joining me from. At least say hi to me. Let me know who is in the house. And thank you so much, guys. I don't know, is this the first live stream? No. It must be the second live stream since the start of the year. I thought of why not do a live stream and talk about this matter to do with Dimwango and her choice for wedding dress. So I'll just keep on talking as you come in, you say hello and you like the live stream. If you have never subscribed to this channel, please do the tingle. Hit that subscription. I'm on the road to 5K subscribers in this channel. So take me there. Okay, so guys, we saw Dimwango and Peter going out for shopping. And after the shopping, so many people have come out with a lot of controversy concerning this matter to do with the shopping. Or why did Dimwango carry along Peter? Like, doesn't she know the role? Like, the groom should not see the bride before the wedding day. Actually, the groom should not see the wedding gown before the wedding day. A lot of controversy. My people, I would love to hear from you. And especially if you come from those other countries away from Kenya. What are your beliefs? Do you think Dimwango did a mistake to go with Peter? Do you think it was okay for her to do that? Or is it a mistake? I've seen a lot of naysayers coming out to say that is already a bad luck for Dimwango, because at the end of the day, Peter has seen the dress. And therefore, it is an omen. Do you understand? Like a bad omen. And this marriage is not going to bring out anything good. If you ask me as Mary TV, I don't see anything wrong. After all, what is the core business of a marriage? Do you understand? What is the foundation of a marriage? Why are people feeling that Dimwango has done a very big blunder? And one thing that I've been feeling, actually before I decided to come out and do this live stream, I've been thinking, and in my mind, I strongly believe of all those dresses that Dimwango showed us, none will be for her wedding. I don't know. I just feel Dimwango's wedding dress is something that she never showed on camera. That is how in fact, I'm thinking. Allow me to think. I need to think out of the box, guys. And that is how I feel. I think the exact dress that she will wear or she wore during her civil marriage is totally different from all the dresses that she showed us. I don't know what you think. Am I the one who is overthinking? Am I the one that is crazy? Or what are your thoughts? The thing that I've always asked myself is, why can't people just allow Dimwango to be happy? Do they need to come out and just be controversial? Why would someone feel those dresses are not of quality and they're not of class? What is wrong with people? So I can see the numbers are going up. Kindly say hi to me. It's free of charge. Just say hi to me. Like the live stream. Don't go with my like. Like the live stream. Let me know where you are joining Mary TV from. Which part of this beautiful world are you at? Just say hi. And if you're coming across the channel for the first time, please subscribe. Don't forget to give me my like. Okay, so back to the wedding dress. Dimwango took her time to try several dresses. And of course, she was accompanied by Peter. And there was this other young boy. I don't know whether that is Peter's brother or whoever they are. But one thing that I feel is that Dimwango knows what she's doing. If it is a bad omen, she would not have gone with Peter. I've seen a lot of people coming out to ridicule Dimwango. The naysayers are like, oh, why couldn't she go with her sister-in-law and or her mother-in-law? Or why would she not carry both? I wonder, is it a must that someone has to be accompanied by a mother-in-law or a sister-in-law? And one thing that I've gotten to learn, and especially with life in Europe, is that people are so busy. Like 24/7, people are so busy. And most of the time, you'll find that everyone is minding their own business. What matters is the wedding to Dimwango. And I think Dimwango has repeated this severally. She has said nobody has forced her to get into marriage. No one has forced her to do anything. It is out of choice. And this is a decision that they have thought about. This is something that the two of them have decided. And I said in one of my videos, I believe by now Dimwango is already married. I strongly believe by now she has done the wedding. But why would someone sit down and talk about the choices of dresses? There's someone that is saying those dresses are of no class. Doreen Small, I see you. France. Francille. I don't know. Greetings to you, Wagwan. Receive enough love from Kenya. I wonder, what is wrong with people? Yes, Doreen Small agrees with me. She's already married. And at the end of the day, the marriage is meant for them, the two of them. At the end of the day, they know what they are doing. Why are people ridiculing Dimwango? In fact, that red dress that she tried on, the red dress that she said she likes the upper part, but the other part is not, okay. Okay, let me check on this. Something is popping up here. Okay. I don't know. Let me get this out of my screen. Sawa. Okay. As I said the other time, I strongly believe Dimwango is married. And as I was saying, it meant for them. at the end of the day, it is their own, union. And I can't just imagine Dimongo did this either to piss someone off or to prove a point. Do you understand? She's not doing this to prove a point to anyone. Dimongo does what she wants for herself. And she has repeated this so many times. Eddie, mom girls, I see you. Good afternoon, my dear. Greetings to you. Much love from this end of Kenya. I hope that you are doing fine. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. We are here discussing about matters to do with the choice of dress for Dimongo, picked for her civil marriage or rather civil wedding. And one thing that I know is that Dimongo and Peter, they know what they are doing. And I told people very well, yes, Dimongo has done pranks in the past. But this time round, when you look at what Dimongo is doing, it is beyond a prank. Do you understand? And I strongly feel Dimongo, as we speak, could be somewhere enjoying her honeymoon. I don't know. Do you understand? Because I told you guys, Dimongo mostly does not post her videos in real time. She usually posts her video maybe after something has happened. It can take up to 3, even a week. Do you understand? And if you've been following Dimongo for a long time, you understand like when she posts a video indicating she's in Nairobi, that is after she has left. Do you understand? Like she can never post when she's at a particular place. She does that not in real time. And that is why I say Dimongo is married. And these naysayers that are coming after Dimongo. I saw someone talking about the brown, was it brown or beige? What color is of that dress? I don't have a backup to show you the dress. But the beige one that was a little bit above the knees. And it had, is it one hand or whatever? I had someone, I read a comment where someone had indicated that, okay, they are already married. The video yesterday was done on 31st December 2025. I agree with you, Eddie. And whoever has any problem with that, hey, they better find something else to do. They better find something else to do. I remember during the live stream, Dimongo kept on saying they're going to get married, in a few hours' time. So they are married. I read a comment where someone had written and said, those dresses they usually wear when they are going for funeral. Do you understand? Like when you're going to attend a burial. Those are the type of dresses that they wear in Europe. You look at the naysayers and their subscribers, and you feel these people. The kind of hurt and hatred that they have towards Dimongo is something that needs to be studied. How come someone can say, those are the dresses that they wear when they go for burials in Europe? So you guys, anyone in the house that is in Europe, come out and tell us. Sometimes we need to understand because of diversity. Come and tell us. We need to know. How can someone degrade Dimongo's dresses? Yes, I know you don't like her. It's not a secret. You guys have said it so many times. Why can't you come out and show us something about yourselves? You may hate someone. Do you understand? But you cannot come to them every time to degrade them. How can you compare someone's dress, to a burial? Someone said they're out there shopping for a wedding dress. There's someone at the comment section saying, look at that dress. The dress is so ugly. I don't know, the red dress makes Dimongo look like a woman that is in her 50s. If Dimongo is 18 years old or 50 years old, what is your problem? What is there? At the end of the day, it is her age. And one thing that I want to emphasize is that marriage is meant for Dimongo. She's not proving a point. Why are you all people dragging Rocio into this mix? Let me read a comment here. Doreen Small says, bad mind people everywhere, but they can't stop the blessings. They can't. They better know they can't. Never. Whatever God wants to bless you with, no one can take it. Real small for sure, they are bad-minded, can't believe D got married. They cannot believe. You know, they're saying it's a prank. Oh, Dimongo wants, I don't know, to get a, you know, some passport and whatever and whatever. And that is why she chose to get married. You know, like, it was quick, fast. May, as long as D and her man love the dress, nothing else max. At the end of the day, the two, you know, however and whichever way they decide to do their wedding, it is up to them. I don't understand why someone would come out and they're like, why did Peter see D Mwango, you know, in her wedding dress? Why would people come out and start predicting the marriage is going nowhere? Guys, I don't know. Whatever is wrong with these naysayers, I think they're just crazy. As much as people create content to get money, it is too much. It is just too much. What I know is that Dimango is not a person that you can push the way you want. She's not a person that can be brainwashed or manipulated. Kish, I see you. Greetings to you. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. We're talking about Dimwango. You know, when yesterday's video, she took us to wherever she bought her wedding dress. Do you understand? Now, the naysayers are coming after her to say the wedding dresses are so cheap. They also say some of those wedding dresses in Europe, people wear when they are going for burial. Now, let me know. Let me know. Are those the type of dresses that people wear when they are going for burial in Europe? Or what kind of hatred is this? Yeah, I know she is already married. She's already married. And I can't just wait for her to bring the video out. They'll still say it is a prank. They can't imagine that Dimango is married. Please, those that are coming in, like the live stream. Don't go away with my like. Give me my like. Oh, I'm having here my cup of tea. Those that are coming in, please say hi to me. Let me know where you're joining me from. And please hit that like button. Let those losers go away. Those ones, they are big time losers. A person like JT sits down to talk about a woman's wedding dress. Like, since when did men begin talking about women dresses? As if he has ever bought one for someone. Wow. YouTube is a crazy space. Very crazy. And one thing that I don't like about the whole of this is them dragging Rocio into this mix. According to them, Dimango is doing this to prove a point to Rocio. Do you understand? Like, because Maro has not married Rocio, Dimango has to do it to show Rocio she can get married. Kish says the guy did the right thing, put a ring on her finger. That is the way to go. Put the ring, then next, other things can follow. JT is a woman, not a man. Allah, that is why he loves gossip. Gossip and gossip. Talking about a woman's dress. Talking about the way Dimango looks very old when she's, you know, trying those dresses. What kind of joke is that? You know, guys, one thing that I've always said is that the naysayers have always made it their business to bring this family down. D. Williams, I see you. Thank you so much, my dear. Good morning to you. I know it's I guess it's a morning in Jamaica, right? Greetings to you. It's a good evening here in Kenya. It is 4:56 p.m. in Kenya. Guys, as you come in, like the live stream, just double click your screen or hit that like button, subscribe if you've never subscribed. I've always said these people's business is to bring the Maros family down. Now they want to put to bring some form of conflict between Rocio and Dimwango. Do you understand? Oh, you are in America. I'm in America. It's 8:56 a.m. Wow, just 1 minute difference from Jamaica. Kish Kish, the one thing I would say, and it is out of love, Dee does not understand some things about wedding, but it's because she is young. She will learn. Yeah, she's young. She will learn the nitty-gritties and tie the loose ends. I had someone questioning why couldn't she to witness and such and such. And I remember in one of these videos, she said that there are people that will be there as witnesses. And during one of the videos, we will be surprised to see whoever will have traveled to Poland just to be her witness. I can't wait to see. Do you understand? I can't wait to see. I'm really looking forward to see Dimwango's civil wedding. You know, it is a big milestone. Hey, if you're married in the house, tell us. I strongly believe marriage is not a joke. Marriage is a lifetime commitment. And, I can't imagine. Like, by the time you decide to get married, someone should know that it is a big, big decision. So those that are coming in, please like the live stream. Kish says the guy shouldn't see the dress until the day. You know what I feel, Kish? All those dresses that Dimwango showed us, I feel none. Like of those 4 to 5 dresses that she tried, her wedding dress was not among those ones. I don't know. But that is how I look at it. That is how I chose to look at it. Sam, greetings to you. Welcome. How is Mzanziland? Thank you so much for being here. Doreen says Jamaica and USA on the same time, but every clock mind their own business. Quite hilarious. Kish, that's the white wedding. Okay, I'm learning. Doreen Small, don't make me laugh. Every clock do what? Every clock is minding their own its own business. Doreen So is the civil wedding, not the white wedding. I think I read a comment where someone was talking about the civil wedding. Like, whether it is a civil wedding or a white wedding, the dress should not be seen by the groom. But I feel, I don't know, because I've not seen Dimwango's, wedding video. But I feel among those dresses that she tried, none was meant for the wedding. I don't know. Yes, that's my thoughts, though she won't use any of those outfits. Let's wait and see. Eddie, I agree with you. Eddie Mom Girls, I strongly feel the dress that Dimwango will, like the video that Dimwango will eventually show us of her wedding, we will see none of those dresses. That is how I feel. I don't know. But that is how I feel. Unless I'm the one who is overthinking or rather does not want to understand matters. But I strongly believe she knows that. I don't know about Kenya, whether it is a taboo or not. People like JT is suffering from the spirit of Boko Haram. Or civil wedding is for non-Christians. Wow. I see most people, and especially those ones that get married to foreigners here in Kenya, they usually do the civil wedding. Majority of them do the civil wedding as opposed to the white wedding. I don't know whether it is the easiest. I am not, I'm not so sure. Civil weddings like here in Kenya, they're done in the Attorney General's office. And yeah, I know that is how they are done. And most of the time, I've seen many foreigners that come to Kenya, or rather marry from Kenya, they usually do the civil wedding, and then maybe later on you'll find them doing the white wedding. Kish Kish, it's kind of because it's satisfied, but when having the big white wedding, he doesn't see civil, it's just couple people attend. Yeah, civil weddings are usually meant for very few people. You only need 2 witnesses, if I'm not wrong. Is it 2 or 4? Like the groom needs to have at least someone to witness, and the bride another person. So I understand, like, you don't need to have a lot of people. I see you, Michael N. Greetings and thank you so much for joining the live stream. Please don't go with my like. Don't go with my like. Like the live stream. I think this is the first or the second live stream that I'm doing since the start of 2026. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Kindly take me to 5K. Yes, 2. Yeah, that is what I know. I know, like, a civil wedding is just meant for you know, I wanted to say satisfaction. Okay, a civil wedding is equally a wedding that is recognized all over the world. Yeah. Michael says, and you get your family civil book. The most important thing, the marriage is legal and certificate. That is it. It's legal. And I've just mentioned, I've seen most foreigners that marry from Kenya or get married in Kenya. They usually opt for the civil marriage because I feel maybe the planning and everything is kind of, you know, kind of fast and all that. I've seen so many people coming after Dimwango, and especially when she talked about the Seventh-day Adventist kind of wedding. You know, she said that is not what she wants. Remember, Dimwango has grown in the SDA church. She has been brought up in that religion. So she knows, like, this is not a type of wedding or a type of ceremony that you can enjoy. At the end of the day, if they will do a white wedding, it doesn't have to be in church. I've seen so many people doing white weddings, and they usually do them from, we call them garden weddings. I don't know how you call them in your countries. I see those people that normally are not too much into church. They'll just get someone to officiate the marriage, and then they'll do it from, they'll hire somewhere. Like, it could be a social hall, or it could be somewhere in a hotel in a garden, and then they're gonna go there, get married, it is officiated, they certificates, and they call it a day. It is what it is. So I can see the numbers are going up. Please just like the live stream, double click your screen, or do the tingle, however. Okay, so guys, this matter to do with SDA. Of course, SDA's marriages are very strict. I have so many friends from SDA. I have family members that attend that church. Of course, you know, for them, they don't do jewelry. Like, you can't go to church with earrings, necklaces, you know, jewelry in general. Again, matters to do with the hairstyle, the type of dressing and everything. Like, it can restrict you. And that is how it is. And one thing that I know is that she knows. And because she wants her, like, her white wedding to be a bit hyper, she knows she can't do it from the SDA. Doreen Small says, my friend has a civil here in Jamaica at the Registrar General, and then we go to a restaurant for reception. Yeah, the same thing, I think it happens across the globe. But most of the time, I feel a civil wedding is less expensive. Do you understand? Like, it is less expensive. I don't want to say it is cheap, because cheap would sound like not good. But it is less expensive because of the number of people. Again, one thing that I have come to learn is that because we all come from different places, like for us Kenyans, if today I do a wedding, whether I invite people or I don't invite them, they'll show up. And especially at the reception. So for us here, what we usually do is, let's say when it comes to matters with preparation of food and all that, what we usually do is we just cook in plenty so that all the gate crashers can enjoy. That is a common occurrence here in Kenya. Oh, Doreen says SDA here in Jamaica doesn't restrict marriage here. Doreen Small, I'd love to know. Do they allow them to wear jewelry? And do they exchange rings? Because I know normal SDA marriage, there are no rings that are exchanged. So tell us more. Tell us more. Kish says civil wedding is quicker to arrange. It is, as long as you have, your documents. Once they are in order, you go to the registrar's office. They give you a date. They make announcements and put them on the notice board, and then they'll just give you a date, and then you'll go there and get married. Yeah, it's dear no rings. D is doing what she really wants. I agree with you, Kish, and that is why she was very specific. She does not want to go the SDA way. And that is why I know if she wants to go the SDA way, then Dimwango will do a garden white wedding. And especially if it will be done here in Kenya. After all, you can't go to any church to ask them to get to be like, to allow your wedding to take place there. And because she can't go to any other church, the only option is for her to do a garden wedding. Eddie says SDA is divided into two. There are those who are strict and those who are modern. They wear jewelry and exchange rings. Oh my God. I don't know if we have Kenyans in the house. In fact, I don't so much to talk about this matter to do with religion, but there's something that I've just remembered. There's a time we had an SDA wedding here in Kenya. And the pastor, how are their preachers called? Let me just use pastor. When the entourage for the bridegroom arrived, not the bridegroom, the bride, when the entourage arrived, I think they were sent back to go and adjust their dressings and all that. It was publicized here in Kenya. It happened. So when Dimwango says that, she knows it very well. D. Williams says my in-laws are SDA, but they wear jewelry and everything. They just don't eat pork. D. Williams, do they wear them up to church? Or is it just meant for maybe at home, going to work, maybe going out and whatever? The documents have to be in order. Certified documents. I agree with you, Michael N. And that is why we saw Dimwango's documents were certified. Before the whole wedding thing took place, the documents had to be certified. They will have a cultural wedding in Kenya. The cultural weddings are the best, guys. I know you'll enjoy. They are the best of the best. I just love them. I love cultural weddings. They're the best, guys. And in Kenya, they are legal. As long as after you do the cultural wedding, you go and do what? And register. Or rather, I don't know, is it called documentation? You go and do documentation in an advocate's office, something like that. But they are the best. I love them. If I'll ever get married, that is what I'll do. Kish, D will have a cultural... Oh, that one I've read. Hi, Mary and everyone in the live. Jean, welcome. Please like the live stream. Doreen Small, SDA do rings. I have a lot of friends. SDA, they wear rings. Pastors, elders here. Only thing I see strict is not doing nothing on Sabbath. Okay. D. Williams says they wear them to church and they exchange rings. Okay. Kish, both sides of family will be in attendance and friends. Yeah, I think that is what Dimwango said. Peter's family will come to Kenya and her friends, in fact, she invited her moderators. Those that will want to attend her wedding are free to do so. So I can see the numbers are going up. Please give me my like. Don't go with my like. Just give me my like. No man married me without a ring, please. I need my Damaris. I'm Adventist. I don't understand what this is talking about. I have been Adventist in Nairobi. Maybe her village is different. Could be. I'm a Catholic. I don't know much about SDA, but at least I know a little bit about it. Okay, so please like the live stream as you come in. I was talking to someone here. So like the live stream. Yes, at Mary. Yes, dear, they publish in advance and give some time notice for anyone to express any reason for this unit not to be sealed. D is not competing with Rocio and Marwa. She's doing her. Okay. I don't know why I'm getting all these lights. Michael, every church, do even my church up. Kish, Michael, and the wedding must be publicized 3 Sundays in a row before the wedding can take place. Yes, Doreen. Hello, Team Mary TV. Gertrude Lubasi, I see you. Thank you so much. Greetings to everyone that is joining in. And please, as you come in, like the live stream. I think we can all agree that the matters to do with making the wedding public thrice is common. It also happens in my church. I've just mentioned I attend the Roman Catholic Church. It happens. People need to be notified before the marriage takes place, or rather the wedding takes place. Damaris says things that I see only in Nyabohanse sometimes. Doreen is shocking to me. The way she talked about SD was strange to me as a generational Adventist. But Damaris, there are some of the things that she mentioned that do happen, right? Like we have some part of SDA that do not exchange wedding rings. And I think there are some SDAs in the house that have already confirmed that. What has the getting married got to do with Rocio? People have their own plans. You know, most of the time what the naysayers usually do is they want to put the family into some sort of conflict. And that is why they are now throwing shades to Rocio. Like, Rocio was never married to Marwa. Or rather, she's not married to Marwa. Rocio does not have a wedding ring, yet she has a child. Do you understand? So those are the, you know, the terminologies that they are using to compare and contrast Di Mwango and Rocio. In fact, I had one of them say, questioning if Rocio will come out and congratulate Di Mwango because of this milestone that Di Mwango has taken. And that makes you know that the naysayers' interest is to tear the family down. If you can all remember this matter to do with this guy Mosabi. When this guy was brought to this live stream, they had no intention of helping the boy. Their biggest intention was to find out about the Marwa's family in general. And that is one thing that I think most of the reactors have talked about. They wanted to know, they wanted to know about Rocio, Marwa, Di Mwango, congrats mom, David Jr., Mr. Ondari, Uncle Mo. That was their intention. So because Di Mwango is married, they now want to bring in Rocio. And they want to understand whether Rocio will attend Di Mwango's traditional wedding in Kenya or not. Yeah, the discussion is hot. Michael N says, in Switzerland, here it is at least 1 month notification. Wow, 1 month. But it is prudent to do so because sometimes someone can lie to you. And then when the wedding day comes, you have a lot of people coming in to interrupt the wedding and all that. You've seen that happening. I've seen it here in Kenya. So it is good to make it public. Let people know person A and B are getting married. If you have any, if you want to stop the marriage, come forth. It's something that should just be done to ensure that people are starting their marriages on a clean note. SD, it's optional, at least in Nairobi and my village, to change rings. I've never seen Pathfinders match at any wedding also. I've never seen, but I think she meant the pace in which the Pathfinders goes with is the kind of pace that maybe the entourage or the lineup or however you want to call it will get into church. Okay. When is the wedding? Yoyo. My sister from Zanziland. Di Mwango is married as we speak. If you guys remember when she was doing her live stream, she said, we are getting married in a few hours. And that was on the 31st, if I'm not wrong. And today is on what? When is today? Is it on 12th or what? Di Mwango is already married. We are just waiting to see her wedding video, to watch her wedding video. I can't wait. She's already married, Amyoli. The wedding has already taken place. D is yet to post the wedding video. I feel she gonna post, the late is too much. I feel she gonna post it maybe in a few. The only thing that the naysayers need to do is just to shut their mouths and allow Dimwango to enjoy her marriage. At the end of the day, the marriage is meant for Dimwango and the hubby. Why would someone feel like she's under duress? Why would someone feel like, okay, Dimwango is doing this for the views? I was listening to one of these crazy guys. You know, that guy was like, nowadays at least Dimwango is making 40k views because of this prank and such. Sharon, I see you. Greetings to you and welcome. At Mary, the civil wedding provide also the long-term visa residency rights in the country of your partner. Wow, I'm learning. So it is, from what I read and what I hear, it is a mandatory step. Right, Michael N? It has to be something mandatory. You know, most of the time I hear the K1 visa, I don't know the K what visas. And when it comes to marriages, that civil marriage can be handy when it comes to such matters. Wow. So Dimwango has been married from last week. She is literally enjoying her marriage. The naysayers should just let the girl be. Sometimes you see another wife coming with 2 children claiming still being married to a man. That's why they give time for objection. Mainly in countries where polygamy is not allowed. Yeah. We've seen people coming to stop weddings here in Kenya. And it happens. I know of people that have done 2 weddings. I don't know whether it's because of greed or whatever it is. Damari says they should let her run her own race. She's a content creator who makes content about her life. This wedding, it's what's happening in her life right now. People need to chill. Yeah, they need to chill and take a chill pill, relax, drink some water, breathe in, breathe out, and just allow Dimwango to be. Because at the end of the day, the marriage is hers. And I think Dimwango has come out clearly to emphasize no one forced her into the marriage. It was her own choice. Do you understand? And this is the man that she wants to do life with. Why can't people just let her be? Why so much concerned with the smile? Is Peter smiling for you? Is he your man? If Dimwango likes Peter the way he is, and after all, who are we to judge whether the guy smiles or not? How do we know what they do away from the cameras? By people. People are so crazy. Let me read some of your comments. Eddie Mamgirls says, I've never seen people poke their noses on other people's business like these lunatic negative people. They're so crazy. And you know, the worst part of it is that we have women that have taken it like it's part of their daily life. To come out and just attack a young girl. Like, they can't compare themselves to Dimwango. When you look at things that Dimwango does, some of us do not have the courage to do it. I think I've said this so many times. If you ask me to just come out of Kenya and go to Tanzania that is very close here, I'll have a lot of fear. I do not want to venture into, territories that I'm not familiar with. I don't want to go to places where, I'm not going to meet people that I know. Do you understand? Like, I'm so much contented with familiarity. You can imagine traveling to a country where people don't speak English, and that is the only language that you know. It takes courage. And that is why these people should just let Dimwango be. Let her stay in Poland. I think I read a comment where someone was like, Dimwango has to stay in Poland for 2 to 3 years before she's given, what is it, a visa or whatever, a residency. Let me know. Like she has to stay in Poland for 2 to 3, like without getting out of Poland. I don't know whether that is how it happens. Kish Kish, let me know. Please help me know. Women need to know their worth. If you want the wedding, don't give up everything before you get the ring. Way to go, Kish Kish. Let's remember to like. Please, just like the live stream. Give me a like. It's free of charge. And if you've never subscribed, please consider subscribing. Support me in whichever way you may feel like. Damaris, drink water. People should just drink water. In fact, I also need my water. I need my boy to bring me water, but I can't. He's not in the house. Maybe naysayers are going crazy because they said that guy was hired for views. They are going crazy. They are going crazy. And that is why you are not here at the start of the live stream. I said there are those naysayers that came out to say all those dresses that Dimongo showed on the YouTube streets. They usually wear them when they are going for burial in Europe. Just imagine the hatred. Just imagine the dresses that Dimongo tried. You remember in her video. They were like, these are just the cheap dresses that we usually wear when you are going for burial. Like, what kind of people are these? Yes, at Mary, but you also have a common union, legally recognized in some European country with legal registration at courthouse or civil registrar, but they need to live at same address. I think in Kenya you need to stay for around 7 years. I need that you should check out before you are given citizenship and all that, like something like that. These guys are so crazy. I agree with you, Gertrude Lubasi. D is very courageous, very, very courageous. I can't imagine traveling alone. I can't imagine going to countries where people don't speak English. I can't imagine going to places that I feel are not safe. Leave alone the food. Don't forget about sleeping in a hotel room alone. That one can't work for Mary TV. And that is why when I look at a person like Dimwango, and then I look at these other women that are always fighting her, and especially the women. And that is why we say women are their own biggest enemies. Do you understand? Like a woman will work hard to put another woman down. Why would you even mock someone's dress? If this is what I want to wear, this is my choice. You think before I decide maybe to go to work, I don't have a mirror that I dress up and then look at the mirror and then I feel like I'm okay, I can step out like this. These people are so bitter. They're so crazy. In fact, when I was looking at the comment section of one of these, I was like, hold on. You people, do you use your common sense or do you get tired of thinking? Allow Dimwango to be. No one has forced her into this marriage. She knows what she signed up for. And one thing that I know, marriages are not something that you just walk into. And especially if you get married the legal way. It is not just something that you wake up, you meet a person and then you decide, I want to get married. It is not like a child play. You need to be very careful. And I know Dimwango has looked at everything. She has balanced everything. And she knows what she wants. You can't come out to say Dimwango is desperate. That is why she wants to get married to this guy. As women, we should learn to clap for fellow women when they are winning. That is it. And especially African women. People should just learn to appreciate Dimwango. I'm not saying Dimwango is 100% perfect. She has to make mistakes. Isn't she a human being? Is she not made of flesh and blood? She has to make mistakes. Just like everyone does. But that does not mean that you need to come out and you are like always fighting her. Why do you want to compare her to Rocio? Who told you they are competing? Guys, who told these naysayers Rocio and Dimwango are competing. Rocio is in her marriage. Do you understand? In fact, I don't know how you want to call it, but that is where Rocio, the kind of relationship that Rocio has with Marwa. She's with her man. Dimwango is with her man. Do you understand? These people are just having their lives, their lives are kind of parallel. Why would people feel like Dimwango is trying to teach Rocio a lesson? I was listening to someone that has already started calling Rocio a single mother. My people, if you just sit on YouTube and watch some of these videos, you'll just know that people are crazy. Like, people are so weird. Very weird. So those that are coming in, please like the live stream. Take me to 30 likes before the end of the live stream. You listen to these people and you'll just know people are so crazy. You read the comments. You ask yourself, where do these people come from? Is this how they live? Why would you be so much on Peter? Oh, Peter does not smile. Peter does not look romantic. How do you measure romance? Just using your eyes. Do you just use your eyes to measure romance? Because a man is not smiling, the man is not romantic. Hey, yawa. These people are too much. Oh my God, oh my God. Just because someone is not smiling, suddenly they are not romantic. You just want to measure people. In fact, I'm doing a direct translation from Swahili. Okay, you want to measure people by their face value. Do you understand? Just because the guy does not smile oftenly, you feel the guy is cold. Is he marrying you? Is he your man? Peter is romantic and he loves D. It is what it is. And if you remember when Dimwango, where was she coming from? Was it from the first time she brought Peter, though not on camera? I don't know. Was she coming from Jamaica or where was she coming from? Or was it Zanzibar? I don't remember. Kindly let me know at the comment section. Okay, so when Dimwango went to meet Peter in Nairobi, I remember them doing shopping and Peter was paying, Dimwango was feeling good. You can hear from the laughter. Just Dimwango was being a girl. The giggle, the laughter and such. They traveled to Nyabohanse. And one thing that I like about Peter is because he knows Swahili. And therefore, it will be like it's kind of easy for them, to do some jokes here, small jokes and such. Because this guy knows Swahili and he can speak English. Let me read some comments. Mombasa, okay, Mombasa. Eddie Mamgal says, they always have excuses. If Peter smiles, they'll say he smiles a lot. These ones are fault finders. They can't appreciate the guy. They can't. It has reached to an extent where they are saying Dimwango is forcing the guy into her videos. They are already predicting this marriage will end before it starts. These women talking about, in fact, I've just remembered. There's a time they were talking about the way the wedding, the proposal ring was very cheap, or rather it's cheap. I look at them and I wonder, how cheap is cheap? How can you evaluate something that you never bought, you were not there when it was being bought? How do you evaluate? Yeah, Kish says, Peter also spent money on D. Yes, he did. And he has spent a lot of money on D. Guys, it's not easy. I don't know. I want to use Kenya as an example because I don't talk about where I have never been. Sometimes you can date someone and they can't pay for you a simple bill. Do you understand? They can't even take you for shopping. you know, just to buy for you something small like chocolate, or maybe just whatever, give you money to go do your hair. Now when Peter does some stuff for D Mwango, they say D Mwango has taken her money and given Peter so that Peter can pretend on camera. Amyoli says, congrats, mom. Can't wait for Mini D. Yes, she has. When D Mwango was breaking the news to her, congrats, mom talked about babies, and that is how our African parents are, by the way. They want babies. People will always expect babies by the end of 1 year. They want to see the outcome. There's no way you can stay with someone for a whole year and they're not, you know, seeing any sign of someone carrying a belly. That is how our African parents are. They want grandkids. And congrats, mom wants a baby. And I know she'll be over the moon. Over the moon. I know most African mothers, their dreams, or rather one of their dreams is for their daughters to settle. And therefore, congrats, mom will be on D Mwango's neck on these matters to do with babies. It is what it is. Guys, YouTube is so crazy. Gertrude says whether cheap or not, it's their choice. That is it. There's a couple here in Kenya that bought wedding bands for 10 Kenyan shillings. Like they spend 20 Kenyan shillings. They bought, it was shown on national television. Because that is what they wanted, and after all, that is also what they would afford. And then now we had people coming in, they bought for them very expensive rings, people took them for vacation and such and such. So whatever, whether it is cheap, whether it is expensive, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yes, Michael, and babies are a must. Babies are a must. If you don't get a baby, your aunties will be sent to you to go and find out. To go and find out whether things are working or they are not working. Because people want babies. Holding your grandchildren is a privilege. I'm enjoying my granddaughter's company so much. I understand. And I remember most of the holidays my kids usually spend with my parents. And my parents are always excited and they always look forward. When my kids don't go to say hi to my dad because, you know, like he wants to almost every day. He calls me and asks me what is happening. I want those babies to come and say hi to me so I can imagine. Michael N says the mom is waiting for grandkids. Indeed. D Mwango has to produce a grandchild. She should get down to business before the end of the year. We need babies. And it is what it is. Okay. The pressure is high. The pressure is usually high. It can make you, you know, try everything just to produce a baby. And it's not only like, you know, in D Mwango's family. This is something that cuts across. It cuts across. Like in Africa or in Kenya. Let me be specific, in Kenya. Children hold a very important part in the family. Like they are the glue. And that is why people need to produce babies by fire, by force. If you don't produce, the whole community will be on your neck. It is what it is. They'll be on your neck. People will wonder what is happening. People not doing the tingle enough, or are the machines not working, or what is it? People will be on your neck. It's not a secret. It's very common. If you have friends in Kenya, ask them. Children must be produced. So my guys, don't go with my like. I'm waiting for 8 more people to like the live stream and I call it a day. Because the live stream is already at 1 hour. Gertrude says, super happy for D, celebrating with her and the YouTube family. I'm so happy for D Mwango. She's come from very far. Before I started this live stream, I was watching Maro's video. Like, it's not the latest video. The one that he posted, was it in his community? That he did 4 years ago. When he went to show their previous home. And from the video, you can all attest these people have come from far. People should just leave them alone. People should just leave them alone. They should just let them be. If David Jr. is constructing a massive building, let David Jr. enjoy that. If Maro has a villa, Maro has the horses, Maro has everything, people should just let them be. Amioli says, I remember when Priska was asking for a baby first time she met Rocio. The aunties will be here. Yes, Michael, and the machines could not be working. Aha. The aunties need to come and confirm whether the machines are working or not. You may be waiting for results and maybe people are sleeping like brother and sister. Nothing is happening. Do you understand? There's no dancing in between. So babies are important. It is what it is. You know the place of children in African community. Myself, when I had my first child, my parents were so happy. And I asked them, why are you so happy than the mother? Because that is how, you know, you get your own place in the society. Like they stop calling you by name. Like nowadays, in fact, if you come to my home, nobody calls me Mary. They have to use the name of my son. Do you understand? Because now that is my value. Maro is not ready for marriage yet, but his time will come. I agree with you, Kish Kish. And when the time is right, he'll marry. Do you understand? He'll marry. So people should just reduce pressure and let them be. Happy New Year. Greetings to you in Turkey. Happy New Year from this end. So though I can see the numbers are high and I only have 22 likes. Guys, you are not fair. You are not fair. Just like the live stream. Like the live stream, let me know. We are anxiously waiting for this first baby. I tell you, Gertrude, I tell you, Dimwango should get busy. I hope she's busy. Because that is what people will be waiting for. Kish Kish says Marwa needs to sign a prenup as well. Very important. And I think prenups and such has gained familiarity in Kenya. Is it familiarity? No, I've used the wrong word. Like prominence. Like nowadays, most people, you know, sign prenups before they get married. Otherwise, people can do you bad. Do you understand? They can do you bad. Like sometimes they can go away with all your property. We've seen that happening. Do you understand? People can do whatever. Or the court can come out and rule whatever. So nowadays, people need to protect themselves. And especially when wealth comes in. A prenup is a must. Otherwise, by the time you blink your eye after, or your eyes after divorce, you will realize that you have nothing. Something that you've worked hard for so many years, can just disappear in a snap of a finger. So prenups are, I know most people would want Mara to go that way if he decides to, you know, to get married. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, so we are in a new year. I can see the people in the house are many. My likes are few. Just give me 30 likes and we call it a day. It is 5:41 p.m. here in Kenya. And if you've never subscribed, please consider doing so. Please consider doing so. Eddie, mom, girls, can you complete that sentence? Can you complete? I want to read complete sentences. In fact, that is not a sentence. It is a phrase. A book complete. Marwa is ready, but for D, not necessary, but for Marwa, a must. Kish Kish, he has to. So those people that talk to Marwa directly, advise him accordingly. It is what it is. He has to. Eddie, I understand. I can see those the three not, they're not three dots, those dots. We can join them. We understand. Okay, we understand, but it is important. Not even important, very important. No, it's crucial Edimam girls, it's crucial. Kish, it's crucial. He should do something about it. Edwina, I understand. Wow. Okay, so those that are coming in, like the live stream. I can't wait to see Dimwango's next video. I hope it will be for her wedding. I don't know what the naysayers are going to do. You know, in Kenya now, there's a competition of breaking the Guinness World Record. People are hugging trees. Do you understand? People are hugging trees to break the Guinness World Record, whatever. So people are hugging trees. So I don't know. When Dimango brings out her video, her marriage video or her wedding video, the naysayers should just find a close tree, go hug it, and break the Guinness World Record. Don't think Marwa's head is occupied by marriage now. Okay, Amioli says Marwa's head is not occupied by marriage. It is what it is. At the end of the day, I think I mentioned in this live stream, a marriage, and especially a legal one, it's not one that you just jump into. You need to rethink. Before you make that bold move, someone should just should thoroughly introspect themselves. Because most of the time, marriages are meant for long life commitments. And once you choose wrong, hey, you're gonna see Pepe for the rest of your life. People should just choose right. And if you can't, then just have some form of relationship. Do you understand? Just relationship. Otherwise, when it comes to marriages, if you choose wrong, you'll see dust every day for the rest of your life, unless you divorce, something like that. So people need to do the needful. People should do the needful. No rush, no pressure, no whatever. And I know Marwa is smart and he knows the way forward. Yeah, he knows the way forward. It is that is how it is, Amiol. If you know you maybe you are not you are having a person who is not your better best half, you can just let it be. You can let it slide and concentrate. It will show you dust. Michael N says, yes, Mary, the dust is too much. Imagine seeing dust for the rest of your life. It's not fair. We need to have some fun in marriages. Do you understand? We need to smile. As we may have disagreements, but at the end of the day, we need at least to have some good time. So if you choose wrong, be ready to see dust every day. Otherwise, you'll not age gracefully. You will not age gracefully, but you will age weirdly. People will just wonder what's happening to you. But it's because of the choices that you made. Hey, Gertrude, why the red face? What's up? People should just do the right thing. For sure, marriage is not a walk in the park, or in the path. It's not a walk in the park. You know, here we say a park. It's not a walk in the park. It's not. And that is why people should do the right thing. Do the needful. Otherwise, things are going to be hard on your side. So those that have not liked the live stream, please hit that like button. My target is 30, was at the start of the live stream was at 30 likes before the end of the live stream. If you've never subscribed, please consider doing so. Kish says your partner should get on with your parents, otherwise it's misery. And especially our African homes. Hey, me, I told in one of my videos and you guys came after me. So let me repeat it again. If you want to come after me, just come. I told you, in our African community, I don't need to notify my brother I'm going to visit him. What for? I don't need to notify my mother I'll be going for lunch in her home. And that is why people should learn to blend into communities that they are getting married into. It's just as simple as that. Blend. Because by the time you decide to get married to another community, you know it very well. You don't share the same culture. You don't share the same traditions. You know, you don't share the same food. But because you want to get to that particular community, you have to blend, to ensure that you blend properly. Yes, it is what it is. Joanne, thank you so much and welcome. How is Trinidad? Joanne, Trinidad. There's a story that we teach in school. The writer is from Trinidad and Tobago. The story is called Checkmate. I love it. You always remind me of the story when I see you in my comment section or in my live stream. The mother-in-law adores her. She does. She does. And the only trick is for you to ensure you know what, you relate well. You blend with people. Just imagine myself, I'm from tribe, let's say tribe A. I go get my tribe B. Do you know what? There's a lot of difference. What about interracial marriages? The differences will be from here to Timbuktu. And that is why people should learn to interact with other people. Sometimes we say these are survival tactics that nobody should teach you in school. Do you understand? Like no one should teach you how to survive, you know, when you go to other communities. You need to use your brain well. Even me, I had to blend here. You have to. If you don't blend, that dust that you're talking about, Michael N, will still be flowing your way. You have to blend to fit in. And remember, I've started from just communities. If I get married to a tribe that is not my tribe, I need to understand their culture. I told you people, I don't need to notify even my sister that I'll be going to her home. I'll just wake up, get ready, carry my babies, and we go. And they will welcome us. They'll give us food. The same thing if they come to my house. I don't need my nephews and my nieces to notify me that they won't come to my house. Let them just come. That is our way of life. We live as a community. We value community. We value the aspect of communal and everything. We are just one. I can easily go to my neighbor, sit there and beat stories, and they'll make for me a cup of tea. It's just as simple as that. How can I get out of that house without a cup of tea? If they come to my house, I have to give them something. It is part of us. So if you decide to get married anywhere, just blend. There's this lady that is called Liz. There's a channel that is called Liz and Ati. I don't know whether you guys, any one of you has ever watched them. I think they stay in the UK. Liz is from Kenya. Ati is from Europe. I think Hungary. And these people have really worked hard to ensure that they blend into these different cultures. When Ati is in Kenya, he blends very well with Liz's family. When Liz travels to Hungary, you can see the way she blends with the mother-in-law and the extended family. Yeah, Ed Mom, you know them. Just look at that type of marriage. And also we have these other ones, Sylvia and Corey. Sylvia is from America, Corey is a Kenyan. Just look at the way they interact with their families. I don't know if there's anyone who watches Sylvia and Corey. I don't know. I don't know whether you watch them. Because guys, when you look at the way Sylvia handles Corey's mother, you can't compare. Should I compare? Anyway, it is what it is. The way she just blends with this Kenyan family. Very seamless. When Corey is abroad, that is in America, very seamless. And life goes on. It is what it is. Anyways, guys, I don't want this live stream to be long because those that will come later on. Yeah, the Bichangas family, it is what it is. If you want the ring, win Mommy's heart. Yes, Sylvia and Corey are good friends. I love them. I watch them back to back. Anytime I want my mind to relax away from reaction, they are my option. I watch them a lot because of, you know, the way they make life to look, to be so sweet, very simple. And if you've seen the way they have helped their sister, that is Corey's sister called Jasmine. Look at Jasmine. Her channel is doing very good because of Corey and Sylvia. It is what it is. Insecurities can destroy a relationship. And you know, most of the time, we say relationships, when it comes to relationships, it is a matter of give and take. What are you bringing to the table? You, as a person in this marriage, what are you bringing to the table? You can't just be taking and taking and taking, and you're not bringing anything. It will be very hard. And that is why people need to do the needful. Amioli, it is the truth of the matter. People just need to do what they are expected. It is what it is. So 4 more people before we call it a day. 4 more people. Smart survival tactics are very important. And I believe, Michael N, that is what we call social skills. Apart from the intelligence quotient, what is your level of social skills? It's very important. Very, 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 very important. Social skills are key for survival. The social intelligence part of a human being is very, very important. You just need to be a little bit intelligent to balance your books. Otherwise, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be very, very hard. Amioli, are you in agreement or not? Men love their mothers than anything else. I can just imagine. They do. I'm a mother to a son, and I know it. You just feel that love. It's too much. And as we say, the only way to get to a man's heart is through the stomach. But of importance is the mother. Yes, Mary, personality and social skills, they are very important. Very, very important. Otherwise, things are going to be very hard on you. And you'll just feel like everything around you is suffocating you. It is what it is. People should just learn how to survive. It's like if you travel to a new country. I remember there's a neighbor of ours that relocated to Australia. A long time ago, I think I was in high school. She stayed in Australia for only 2 months. And then she came back to Kenya. And she said she couldn't cope with the life abroad. And you know, people were like, why can't you cope? Why can't you just learn how to integrate into the system and everything? It's just like when you go to a new country. Let's say, for example, I go to a new country. I need to find a lot of support by trying to create relationship with people that are around me. Like I should identify. Like if we have a Kenyan community, I should identify churches, that, I'm going to be part of. I should get into community services. It is a way of making me blend into this new community. Otherwise, if you are an introvert, it's gonna be hard, like for you to survive. And people need to do everything, just to blend. It is what it is. In fact, I can't put it best. It is what it is. So my guys, let me take a minute and say thank you so much to you all that joined the live stream. Thank you so much for the like, for your time, for your comments, for making the live stream to be engaging. Thank you so much. And I hope if you've not subscribed, you've already hit the subscription button. I'm on the road to 5K subscribers. Please take me to 5K subscribers before my birthday. My birthday is on the April. Should I begin with the date? 17th April. So please take me to before 17th April. Let Novella James, thank you so much and greetings to you. Like the live stream, Novella. Hit that like button. So please take me to 5K subscribers before the not the end of the year, before my birthday. Yeah, Kish Kish, the live stream has been faithful. Like my wish I share birthday with your cousin. Oh my God, April 17th. I can't wait, and I hope by then I'll be at 5K. Capricorn, my birthday was just the other day. Oh, happy belated birthday to you, Amioli. I hope you had a great and a fantastic moment. Yeah, birthdays are good. I've never celebrated my birthday. Maybe once. I think I bought a cake for myself some few years ago. But there are 2 birthdays that I've always celebrated. That is for my kids. In my country. Oh, when they do civil wedding, they wear anything. And I think the same thing happens in Kenya. Like there's no specific dress code for the civil wedding. So you can just wear decently. Let me use the word decent. You can wear it decently. No, you can wear decent or formal and you're good to go. You just do your marriage, you take nice photos, for memory and such. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. I'm happy you are able to join the live stream and we made it lively. I'll do another live stream. I know we have a lot of things that we need to talk about. I'll try creating one next week on Saturday because during the week I can't afford to do a live stream because I'm officially back to work and it's back to back. So I'll be doing videos here and there. Keep on supporting my work. Join my membership. By the way, I have a membership. If you feel like you want to support Mary TV, check my membership. The perks are very pocket friendly. Pick one that you think is pocket friendly for you and support my work. You can also super chat me. You can support me by doing everything. By just watching, dropping your like, dropping your comment, sharing the videos and the live streams with your family and friends if you feel like doing so. Because our work here is to spread positivity. Just love and positivity. We need to make the world a little bit better. Do you understand? Because you cannot just be feeding on negativity every day. It is what it is. So we are 1 hour and 25 minutes into the live stream. I don't want it to be long, up to 2 hours. Let me say thank you so much. Enjoy your morning, enjoy your evening, enjoy your afternoon. Just enjoy whatever you are doing at your end. Maybe I'll create a video tomorrow. I don't know. Until tomorrow comes. Thank you so much for your love and thank you so much for your support and goodbye for now.